What is up, brawlers, bladers, and fellow awesome nerds? It is I, Bakudad, one half of the BakuBoys, and if this is your first time to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also, please be sure to drop a comment so you can help keep our channel growing as we do try and release weekly Bakugan, Beyblade, and other awesome nerdy content every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into what I've got in store for you guys for this video. So, today is Friday, December 3rd. And all of you wonderful people know what that means. It is a wonderful episode of Friday Night Fights. And if you watched the monthly channel update that happened on December 1st, I will drop a link for that in the description below. We are going to be doing a solo playthrough, our final solo playthrough as requested by Bakukid, that I play the third and final floor of Space Marine Adventures. I dropped links for the first two videos in the Wednesday video, but I will be dropping both links again in this video. So if you didn't watch the Wednesday video, you can go ahead and get all caught up on on the other two Space Marine Adventure episodes that were done on the channel. I am actually super excited to do this, and Bakukid and I, we really had a big talk about it. Well, a really nice talk about it, because he was wondering when I was going to go ahead and do the third and final floor, and we tried to pick out a good time, and he decided that the first Friday of December, today, is going to be the perfect day to do another solo game of Friday Night Fight solo playthrough and doing the final floor of Space Marine Adventures. But I'm not going to waste that much more time. We're going to jump straight to the table where we are going to have this awesome game all set up and ready to play. Catch you guys in just a moment. Yeah! And here we are, back at the table, all ready and set up to play the third and final level of Space Marine Adventures. If you remember from, I can't remember if it was a channel update or another video from the past, but I had said that the activation deck was actually supposed to have 4 Necron activation cards, and I've actually been playing with all 6 that are actually included in the game, which is boosted the game up to hard mode, and I decided, you know what, we're going to keep on going that way. We are going to play in hard mode, and the first 2 levels, we actually survived greatly, and that was amazing. So, joining us now on the third and final floor is the Necron Overlord. Instead of having to find the computer to go ahead and activate the doors, we actually have to beat the Necron Overlord. And the mission briefing card right here states, the Space Marines must locate and destroy the Necron Overlord before escaping the Labyrinth. The Overlord is not necessarily removed when successfully attacked. Instead of being destroyed, each time he is successfully attacked, place a damage counter next to him. Only when the third counter has been placed is he actually destroyed and removed. Once the Overlord has been removed, flip all the portal counters over. One of them will show an open symbol and is now treated as an empty square. The other 2 remain in place. Place the spare stairwell tile adjacent to the newly opened portal so that it extends from that square. The game ends if all the Space Marines have been taken out of action, all the Space Marines on the board are on the new stairwell tile, or the Labyrinth deck runs out. If at the end of the game, all 4 Space Marines are on the new stairway tile, the team wins a major victory. If only 3 Space Marines are on the new stairway tile, the team wins a minor victory. If only 2 Space Marines are on the new stairwell tile, the team earns a draw. Any other result is a loss for the team. So we are trying to get the major victory or a minor victory. We don't want to draw, and we don't want to fail this mission. So we've got our Necron warrior set up. Here is the Necron Overlord. Here are his tokens. Anytime we actually successfully attack him, a token will get put onto his card instead of right next to him. So that way we can see the damage and when it's done. So Without further ado, let's go ahead and get this game started by flipping over the first card of the activation deck. And first off, it is Brother Infernus. He has 3 actions and a range of 3. So let us go ahead and clear that Necron Warrior right in front of the team. So he needs a 3 or higher. And that's a 5. He obliterates it. Back into the Labyrinth bag it goes. And he's going to move 1 and end right there. Activation deck. All right. Our first card from the Labyrinth deck. Place a Necron minion counter on translocation square number 6. So translocation square 6 is right there. Ooh, had a weird string drop from the bag. Okay, so we get another Necron Warrior. Not too bad, but things will get harder. All right, next one is Brother Grimm. So, Brother Grimm has a long shot he could actually do. But let's get Brother Grimm 1, 2, 3 right here, and he'll actually stop instead of shoot, because he'll get a second chance in the activation deck. All right, next one to move is going to be Brother Gabriel. He's going to use his Auspex scanner. And next one that will come from the Labyrinth deck, we'll need to put 1 on translocation square 5. But that won't be until they activate. So he's got 4 actions. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Stop right here. And let's go ahead and blast this Necron Warrior right here. 3 or higher. And Brother Gabriel gets it. Good shot. And that's his last action. All right, next card. Oh, wow. Brother Frostclaw. We have not had any come from the deck yet. No Labyrinth activations yet. So, for Frostclaw, one, 2, 3, and 4. Put him right there. And now, the Labyrinth deck finally activates again, and we get 1 popping up on translocation square 5. Ooh, and it is a Lynch Guard. So, team strategy right now is to at least surround the Overlord in the center of the chamber and also have all corners covered. So, activation deck, Labyrinth activates again, and until the end of the next round, all Space Marines are able to perform 1 less action than normal. Oh, that is a bummer right there. So, let's keep this. That is a bummer. All right. So Brother Frostclaw goes 1, 2. He gets 1 free attack action against the Overlord since he's right next to the Overlord. So we'll get 2 attacks, 2 swings on him. So, first one from the combat knife, I need 6. Nope. And now for his final action, I need a 6. Both are 5s. That's a miss by 1. All right. And activation deck. If the Overlord is on the board, then until the end of the next round, the resilience of the Overlord is increased to 7. This means that unless you can add a bonus to the dice roll when attacking, you will not be able to damage the Overlord. Place this card face up next to the board until the end of the next round as a reminder. Oh, wow. Well, that really sucks. All right. Brother Gabriel. We're going to have one pop up on 3 and one on 6 on Brother Gabriel's turn. So he's going to go 1, turn right here, and blast the warrior right next to him. Or right here. That's a 1 and a miss. Wow. Okay. Brother Grimm. He's going to try and blast both these guys. So he gets 1 added to his roll. So that's 1 minion. Let's try and clear the other one out. Oh, that is a miss. Okay, activation deck. We get 1 popping up on 3 and 1 popping up on 6. Warrior right next to Brother Gabriel. And 1. Oh, wow. A Lynch Guard. Right there. Activation deck. Brother Infernus needs to move 1, 2. And last card from the activation deck. The next Space Marine who has a turn, whether in this round or the next, misses their turn. Okay. We are already getting a lot of trouble. Oh. Accidentally bumped into the tripod while I was trying to shuffle the activation deck, but let's just go ahead and do it right over the table like this. All right. First card of the activation deck is Brother Frostclaw. So let's back him up real quick, turn him this way, and try and help Brother and Grimm clear this mob out. So actually, yeah, let's move him in closer. So that's 2 actions, and now he'll get 2 combat actions with his combat knife. So that's a 4 and a miss, and a 3 and a miss. All right, next one from the activation deck is the Labyrinth. Oh, I'm getting a little too hesitant there. So, until the end of the next round, the resilience of all Lynch Guards is increased to 6. So he'll be going through this round and the next one. This one will be going out this turn. And I forgot that Brother Frostclaw wasn't really able to do anything, so that's fine. He wasn't able to move or anything. He missed both of his attacks, so it didn't matter. So I had to move him back because of the Chrono Field. And now, activation deck, the Labyrinth again. And this time, the resilience of the warriors is up to 4. Labyrinth deck again. Place a Necron minion counter on number 3. Oh, and we have our first wound of the game. It is Brother Gabriel. Okay, Infernus now gets his chance. Let's go ahead and use the Narthecium for the last time. And that will be it for Brother Infernus, because he only gets one less action. Okay. Brother Grimm now gets his action. Let's move him up one and try and clear out the Lynch Guard. So he needs a 5 or higher. And wow, just like that, he clears out the Lynch Guard. All right. Wow, he gets to go again. So let's move him up one. And now let's use his rapid fire for the last time. Every single one that is within sight, he can go ahead and attack for free. So let's go ahead and start with the warrior over here. So he needs a 3 or higher. 6, perfect. And now to damage... Now to damage the Overlord, we need a 6 or higher. Let's see if Brother Grimm can pull it off. Nope, he misses. But he gets one more free action. So he's going to go... He gets one more action, not one more free action, because he moved one, used his card to go ahead and clear out, try and clear out these two. But now I get one more. So let's go ahead and get that range bonus against him. Nope. That's a miss. All right. Now, Brother Infernus. Let's go. One, two. Stay right here. Okay, finally, Brother Gabriel gets his chance. So let's go ahead and scan the top card of the Labyrinth deck. Place a Necron minion counter on translocation square 6. That'll be when the activation deck goes. So he's going to use... Pretty much he's going to try and blast his way through, clear a path. So first one, miss. Second one, got that one. Final. No. Miss by 1. Okay. Oh, but he gets a second shot now. So we'll use all 3 of our actions against that warrior. Oh, first one got it. And then we'll just go ahead and stay right here. Activation deck. 1 pops up on 6. It is an immortal. Okay. Brother Frostclaw. We'll move him out of danger's way. 1, 2. We'll go ahead and use our last action to try and clear out this immortal real quick. So a 4 or greater. Miss. And Labyrinth deck, 1 pops up on 4. And 1. So, if the Overlord is on the board, remove 1 damage counter from him. If he has any, then draw another Labyrinth card and resolve its effect. Well, that was a waste of a card, but that works. And another one. Wow. I shuffled through this, but that's like 3 of those that just got burned. So we now get to place 1 on 2 and 1 on 5. One on 2 and 1 on 5. Going this way, because it's going to the closest one. Now, this goes, and this goes. All of our Space Marines are back to normal. And now the Overlord is back to its regular resilience. I still can't believe those 3 cards in a row. That's just crazy. I know I had shuffled this deck too. I know I shuffled the Labyrinth deck too. Okay. Starting off this round. Brother Frostclaw is going to go 1. He gets a free attack. So he's going to try and take out the Immortal. Okay, another one. Yep. Accidentally dropped the die. So that was 1 action, free combat action, so he gets 3 more actions. Okay, gets the Immortal that time, and now he's got 2 more moves he can make. 1, 2. Okay. Labyrinth deck. Resilience of the Immortals is now up to 5 for this round and the next. Okay, perfect. Brother Grimm gets a great shot right now because he needs a 5 or 6 to get any damage on the Overlord. So 5 or 6. 1 action. 1 damage counter on the Overlord. And a miss. Activation deck goes. Okay, Brother Frostclaw. Let's put him right here. He's going to get a free combat action already, so that's 1 action, but he's going to go ahead and try and get rid of this guy right here with his combat knife. Perfect. He gets rid of that one. Let's go for this one right next to him. That was dice interference from the deck, so re-roll. That is a 6. That's perfect. Let's clear out this minion right here. Action 3, that's a miss. Clear out this one. That's a hit on that one. Okay, activation deck. Brother Gabriel. He's going to use his scanner. Place a minion on translocation square 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. He's got perfect range to hit this one right now. But that's a 6 or higher. But, you know what? Let's actually get him a little bit out of danger's way real quick. So that's all 4. Okay, perfect. Brother Grimm, not Brother Gabriel, but Brother Grimm is going to go ahead and use his heavy bolter against that Overlord. 5 or 6. Miss. miss, and miss all 3 shots. Okay, Labyrinth deck. 1 pops up on translocation square 1. And it is the Immortal. Okay, next is Brother Gabriel again. So we're going to scan the top card. One's going to pop up on 1 and 4 when it activates. So let's go ahead and turn around real quick and clear out the Immortal. So a 5 or higher. Ah, that's a miss. First shot. Second shot, miss. He's got 2 more shots. And final shot, all miss. Okay, Infernus. Let's have him do a point blank shot. He's going to go for this Immortal. 5 or higher. Miss. Miss. Got it. That clears that translocation square. Activation deck. One's going to pop up on 1 and 4. So this one goes towards Brother Gabriel. Oh, wow. Brother Gabriel's getting in some serious trouble. Okay, and this one pops up right next to Brother Frostclaw. Okay, Infernus. 1, 2. He's actually got a perfect shot. So, hopefully if I roll a 6, I can clear out both these in 1 shot with the Flamer. But we're going to try and clear out this Immortal, so it's got to be a 5. But if I get a 6, that clears out both. It's a 5. I'll take it. That clears out the Immortal. Okay. Activation deck. Ooh. Place 1 Necron minion counter on each of the 6 translocation squares in order starting with translocation square 1. Okay. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Wow! That was crazy! Okay, Labyrinth deck again. Place 1 on 2, 4, and 6. Oh, we have Brother Infernus wounded. We have Brother Frostclaw wounded. And now 1 on 6. It's going to go towards the closest Space Marine, which is going to be Brother Frostclaw right here. Wow! This just got really bad. And now 1 on 1, 3, and 5. So Brother Gabriel is now wounded. And 5. Oh, we have our first casualty. Brother Frostclaw is now out of the game. First casualty of the game on the 3rd and final floor. Well, that just got really, really bad really quick. These now go back to the discard pile for the Labyrinth. And I bumped into the camera. Okay, now, starting with Brother Gabriel, he's going to use his scanner. One's going to pop up on one. He needs to get out. So he's going to use his Red Thirst. His range is reduced to 1. But I can add 1 to the dice when I attack. So he gets a bonus +1. So he needs a 4 or greater. He gets a free move action, followed by a combat action. So that was his first action. So he gets a free move, plus a free combat. So he needs a 4 or greater again. That was a miss. Okay, second action. He gets that one. And he gets to move. 1. And he's going to stop here. Okay, Labyrinth deck activates. 1 pops up on 1. Labyrinth deck again. Next Space Marine who has a turn, whether in this round or the next, misses their turn. Which is going to be, well, Brother Frostclaw's out. So it is Brother Gabriel. Labyrinth deck activates. Wow, we are going to have another Chrono Field pop up. So Brother Grimm misses their turn. We get 1 popping up on 3, right next to Brother Infernus. Okay. Labyrinth deck again. 1 pops up on 2, and Brother Infernus is out. Wow, things are looking really bad for our Space Marines. Labyrinth deck activates again. 1 pops up on 2. This one is going to go towards Brother Grimm. I really don't think luck is on our side this time. So, Brother Grimm has very few options. Three cards left in the Labyrinth deck. And I don't know what this last activation card is. We are going to take a draw on this, regardless at this point. So let's try and take out the Overlord while I can. Let's at least go for that accomplishment. So 5 or greater. That's a 4. Second action, 2, miss. Last action, 2, miss. Okay. Brother Infernus, who is down. Space Marines are literally getting swallowed alive in this labyrinth right now. Necrons are just surrounding them left and right. Honestly, that restore health card that we had already blown through all 3 cards for the Overlord, it looks like it did not matter. It looks like it did not matter one bit. Because it looks like our Space Marines are finally meeting their end. Okay, so activation deck. Until the end of the next round, roll a d6 each time a Space Marine performs a move action onto an empty translocation square. On a 1, that Space Marine is wounded. Okay. Brother Gabriel. 4 actions. So 6 or higher. And our scanner says 1's going to pop up on 5. 2 and a miss. 1 and a miss. 1 and a miss. And final action. 4 and a miss. Activation deck. 1 pops up on 5. 5 is right here, so that's going to be Brother Gabriel. And the last card of the activation deck. Well, that is the end because that was the last card of the activation deck, and we only have 2 Space Marines alive, and we were not able to defeat the Overlord. So, this is not good because this is a loss, but it was still pretty fun to see how far we could make it down into this labyrinth. And honestly, I'm super excited because this is honestly the furthest I've ever made it in this game, because this game is already hard enough as is. So let's see where the exit was at. Oh, the exit was right here. But that is going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you all did enjoy this playthrough of the 3rd and final floor of Space Marine Adventures. I know I really had a lot of fun doing all 3. Well, this and the other 2 that were previously done. I had a lot of fun doing all these because it gave BakuKid and I something new to try out. Well, at least me something new to try out on the channel, which BakuKid was 100% for. But until next video, I am Bakudad signing off, one half of the BakuBoys, and always remember to Bakugan Brawl, let it rip, and stay awesome and nerdy. Peace out, guys.